Hello and happy Sunday. I'm KHOU 11 Meteorologist Chris Ramirez. We want to go ahead and make you aware of a storm threat heading into Tuesday. We are tracking a weather system that's going to bring some possible showers and storms, and we could see some of these storms pack a bit of a punch as we head into the early hours of Tuesday. And that's the reason why the KHOU 11 weather team is issuing an hourly weather impact alert from 7 a.m. Tuesday through 1 p.m. We could see some rain and some gusty storms across our area. So the impact is going to be those wet roadways, and you might want to secure those loose objects because we are expecting some gusty winds with this next cold front that will be bringing this rain chance for Tuesday. If you're heading out to the rodeo, I have some good news for you. We're expecting that rain to clear out by 1 p.m. So as those concerts start in the evening, if you're heading off to see Reba, we're just going to see cloudy skies, temperatures in the 60s. But we could see some isolated lingering showers by 2 p.m. But we're expecting that rain to quickly be out of the picture into the latter half of the day. So nothing to impact your concert plans if you're heading off to NRG Stadium. We're tracking this weather system. Well, the cause of Tuesday's rain chance is going to be this low pressure system that's going to be spinning off over California. That's going to sweep across the country, coming into Texas, bringing a cold front. And that's going to bring that increased storm threat as we are seeing that dip in the jet stream. And there is some possible severe storms likely with this system as we head into Tuesday. But the good news is that it's going to be mainly north and east of Houston. But we want to be alert on Tuesday because we could see some of these isolated storms make their way into Houston inside the Beltway into those morning hours. So as we look at feature track, Monday morning is going to be mostly cloudy. We're going to see a few showers. This is going to be all thanks to another disturbance that's moving through tomorrow. But Tuesday's storms are expected to start around 7 a.m. As we get closer towards maybe around the 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, we could see some of those stronger storms north of town and maybe some isolated downpours moving through the Houston area as we get closer towards 10, 11 o'clock. And as we get heading into the midday hour, we're expecting that to be off towards the east of us and eventually that rain chance coming to an end by Tuesday evening into the early hours of Wednesday. One thing to note here is that even if you don't receive a strong storm, we're going to see some gusty conditions all across southeast Texas. So expect those winds to start picking up starting today. But we will see once this front does sweep through the area, we could see gusts up to 25, maybe 35 miles an hour. I wouldn't be surprised if we see some 40-mile-an-hour wind gusts, and that could maybe cause some flickering and power outages going into Wednesday, or actually Tuesday rather. But expecting gusty conditions for the most part as we head into Tuesday, and then eventually those winds weakening. The Storm Prediction Center is including a portion of Harris County under a marginal risk for severe. That's a 1 out of 5. But the more increased storm threat is going to be north and east of town. So Livingston, portions of Liberty County, maybe portions of Chambers County under a slight risk. That's a 2 out of 5. So that stronger storm threat north and east of Houston, but we can't rule out a possible strong storm making its way south. One thing to note here is that it's not going to be in the latter half of the day where the temperatures are warmer. We're going to be a bit on the cooler side in the morning hours. So we need those warm temps to fuel storm activity, but it's definitely possible as we go into Tuesday. And one thing to note is that we are heading into severe weather season. So we're going to get to the point where these weather systems are going to start throwing out some stronger storms across our area. But the good thing to note here is that isolated strong storm threat mainly north and east of Houston for Tuesday as we kick off the Houston rodeo. So don't think that's going to ruin your plans if you're heading out that evening. It's going to be in the early hours of the day. But temps expected to remain mostly mild, still spring-like. Overnight lows after the front arrives, dropping into the 50s and 40s. So you're going to have to get those jackets back out if you're heading out the door. But we're going to be off to a rather pleasant end of our work week. And then we're going to be tracking another system that's going to bring some possible showers for next weekend. Of course, we're tracking the latest on our next rain and storm chance for Tuesday on KHOU.com and on the KHOU 11 app.